What is good, YouTube? My name is Rossmann. You are watching Tross Films. This is another skateboarding video, and this is a special video. Why? We are actually going to be going to Freestone Park. Now, the last time I was at Freestone Park, I just used the parking lot and kind of dinked around at different areas. I actually went down some stairs, which was really cool. But I'm actually going to check out the skate park. Benefits of going at 7 a.m. in the morning. It is currently 90 degrees at 7 a.m. The UV index is a 0. Which means that I get to wear this t-shirt and my tattoos will be protected. So I'm pretty stoked about that. No sunscreen for Tyler. So we're gonna get on my bike because it's a 35-minute bike away. So we're gonna bike 35 minutes there, skate around for a bit, bike all the way back. Here we go. So this comes in, you're a newbie skater, this is like your second, third week of skating, and you've been to a skate park before, but you only met one person. This time, there's like 10 different people. There's this really good guy, there's these 2 older dudes, there's a bunch of scooterers, and some other random people, and the thing is you're terrified of your wits because you've never even been here. You don't know what's gonna be there. So I get there, and I'm going around, and pretty much the opening thing I do is I just start skating the bowl. I don't know what the technical term was, but I pretty much only had my GoPro on. At first, I did not feel comfortable bringing this camera right here out with my tripod, so I only brought out my GoPro and was just cruising around, dinking around. I got some footage of me, I don't remember what it's called, but pretty much I just turned, tried to do a 180. There was a lot of unsuccessful attempts. There was a couple successful attempts, so that was not too bad. But then I was getting tired of it because I was doing that for like 20 minutes and I was just like going back and forth between like a 6-foot radius, and I was like, this is ridiculous. So pretty much what I do next is I'm just like, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna try something. If people here say something, whatever. But you know, the big thing was I was getting tired of just hiding. I was getting tired of just hiding in this little bowl, doing this rinky-dink thing that I wasn't honestly really enjoying that much because I was scared and I let that fear get to me. But then I was just like, you know what? No, I want to skate. I biked 40 minutes. I'm not going home without going and skating at the skate park. So I just got down and the first thing I started doing was working on going down ramps. That was the first thing I tried to do, dropping in. I tried to drop in to the next highest thing. That was successful. After doing it goofy, I tried doing it regular, and I just was trying to get that motion going. Once I felt comfortable with kind of the smaller ramp, I went up to a slightly bigger ramp, and I again tried the same thing, goofy, regular, goofy, regular. And then there was this kind of downhill where you go down, then flat, and then you go up, and then you go down again. And then I started working on that. And then that's as it just kind of progressed and built. I was honestly realizing that I was enjoying myself way more, and honestly, nobody really cared. I think the biggest thing that I've learned today at the skate park is that everyone is just like a snake. You know how everyone's afraid of snakes when you're like little, or maybe you're still afraid of snakes, and people always say, oh, the snakes are more afraid of you, or you know, there's like an animal or something, they're like, oh, the animal's more afraid of you than you are of it. I think that's the reality, that everyone at the skate park has insecurities because we all are human and we all have insecurities. So I think we're all gonna be focusing on how we look more so than what others look like. And if I make a fool of myself, whatever, I'm just gonna do it because, again, this is about having fun. I'm here skating because I wanna have fun. You're here scootering or skating or whatever you're doing because you probably wanna have fun and you want to enjoy it. You know, I just was like, screw what other people have to think, if they think anything at all, and I'm just gonna do it and have fun. And you know what was crazy? As soon as I did that, there was like whoosh, battle armor on me. I felt like I could do anything.
Get a little bit more speed.
What?
You get a little bit more speed, like go down here, and bend your knees, and go that, and make it up.
I'm scared to do that, dude.
It's kind of scary.
So pretty much the big thing of the day though was actually meeting a friend, meeting a person, and being able to like skate with other people. Granted, it was a scooter, but it was really cool, and he gave me some helpful tips. And the big thing is that he pushed me to do something that I wasn't comfortable doing. went down that big ramp, as you saw, and that was like the coolest feeling ever. However, I wasn't originally gonna ever do that. And he was like, dude, you should go over it. And I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, dude, just go over it. And so I was just like, I don't know, man. He's like, just do it. And having that kind of motivation and encouragement really helped. And I honestly didn't think it was gonna be that big of an impact, but it did. And he just said, do it, go, you can do it. The coolest thing ever was on the attempt that I made it. My first attempt I made it. He said right before I went, if you make this, you will have the best of luck for the rest of your year. And I was like, come on, let's go. And he's like, right here. And then I just did it. And I was like, yes, I did it. And I just was so jacked up because like he pushed me. And you know, earlier today, he was a stranger. I had never met him. And now we're encouraging each other and, you know, saying like, nice job, or giving each other tips. I mean, honestly, I wasn't really giving any tips. He was the one giving me tips. And it encouraged me. And, you know, he helped me. When I went down the ramps, I wasn't getting enough speed. And when I was going down the actual hill, I wasn't bending my knees at all. And he said, like, don't be, you know, so stiff in your leg. That's gonna be more important. And for me, it made a big difference. And so first off, I was intimidated to go, but I did it anyway. Number two, I tried stuff that I was comfortable with and just made sure that I felt okay doing that. And once I did that, I kind of just pushed it and progressed itty incy bincy wincy little bit until I tried something, and from the encouragement of someone else, did something I never could have imagined doing. If I was full of fear, I would have gotten to the park, seen all the people and been like, crap, I'm scared, let's just bike home. I can do something, or I'll just dink around in the parking lot. And that's not gonna get me better, you know? It's getting outside your comfort zone, pushing yourself to a position where it's a risk. And that's what's tattooed on my arm. I don't know if you can see this, but that's my life motto, and I have a video about it. If you wanna see the video, click right here, boom. But that's what it's all about. It's about going outside your comfort zone, learning new skills, and if you fail, to get up and fall, because when you make it, oh my gosh, it's the coolest feeling ever. So what I say to you, if you are having trouble getting outside your comfort zone, grab a helmet, grab a skateboard or a scooter or something, and just do it. Like, try to learn a new skill. You're gonna fail, and that's fine. But when you make it, it's gonna feel the coolest thing ever. You'll feel like the Hulk, and you'll feel like you could lift a car off of a dog that had his tail underneath it, and you would save the day. That's what you'll feel like.